This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Time is running out for lawmakers and the nation. The federal government just hours away from a shutdown. The deadline comes at midnight, 9 p.m. Arizona time, to either complete passage of annual government funding bills or sign off on a short-term measure to give them more time. More than 1 million active duty members are among the 3.5 million federal workers the White House says would go without pay if the government shuts down. Once a deal is reached, they would receive back pay. Here in Arizona, Governor Katie Hobbs already preparing for the potential shutdown. If it happens, she plans to use state lottery funds to keep the Grand Canyon open to visitors. Those funds won't cover all normal operating costs. During the last shutdown, it cost about $64,000 a week to cover restroom cleaning, trash removal, and at the time they needed snowplow operations. National Park employees who were not furloughed did have to work without pay, and their lost wages were repaid after a budget resolution was eventually reached. The ransomware attack that downed Pinal County Schools' payroll systems has been contained, but some employees are still waiting on their checks. More than 4,500 checks were supposed to be printed and handed out on Friday for employees at 14 different school districts. But printer issues now in Pinal County slowing things down. Pinal County Superintendent tells ABC15 the printing work will continue around the clock until all districts have their checks this weekend.
The weekend is here, and it's time to celebrate all the events happening around the valley. So let's get to it. Monster Jam is back. This exciting and thrilling monster truck show is kicking off Saturday night at 7 p.m. at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tickets start at $25.
You're so immersed. There's smells, there's the sounds, the vibrations, everything. You just got to be willing to have a good time. It doesn't matter how old you are, anything like that. There is no demographic for Monster Jam. It's everyone.
Prost! It's time to grab a cold one at the downtown Chandler Oktoberfest. It's this Saturday and Sunday at Dr. A.J. Chandler Park. Tickets start at $20.
We're going to have lots of delicious Oktoberfest beer there, both from Santan and from Pedal House. We'll have the Stein hosting, we'll have the broad eating competitions, lots and lots of food, lots and lots of beer for everybody, and then live music both days.
Play ball! The Mexican Baseball Fiesta is a weekend-long tournament featuring 4 teams from Mexico, battling it out on the diamond. Enjoy concerts, food festivals, and so much more. Games run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Sloan Park in Mesa. Tickets start at $25.
When you go to the Mexican Baseball Fiesta, it's music, it's bands going on during the game. It's mascots on the field, and oh, by the way, it's really good baseball too.
Last, we're headed over to Desert Diamond Arena for the PBR Ridge Riders. Support the Arizona Professional Bull Riding Team as they battle 7 other PBR teams for the Ridge Riders Days title. Shows run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Bull riding's always been an individual sport. But now, bringing that team aspect in and really creating that team environment has changed the sport, elevated what these guys can do.
Tickets begin at $20. For more fun events happening around the valley, head on over to our website at abc15.com. Reporting in Glendale, Zach Perry, ABC15 Arizona.
And it's a thrilling triple header today on ABC 15 as it is college football Saturday. Clemson starts the day at Syracuse, then a battle of unbeatens with Kansas heading to Texas. Notre Dame wraps the afternoon taking on Duke. And stay with us afterwards for ABC 15 Sports Extra with Craig Fouie and Mark May.
Hey, happy Saturday to you. I'm ABC 15's Amelia Fabiano with the check of that most accurate forecast. Finally starting to feel like fall in the valley. 70s this morning for a lot of us. We'll climb up into the upper 90s later this afternoon for our high 98 degrees, 2 degrees above average for this time of year. Here's a check of highs across the state. 76 in Prescott and Payson, 80 out in Window Rock, 68 in Flagstaff, 79 in Kingman, and 89 in Quartzsite and Lake Havasu City. We'll cool off into the 50s in Payson and Sedona. Winslow overnight too. 41 for our low in Flagstaff overnight tonight, 57 in Globe and 62 overnight in Casa Grande. It's going to be a windy Saturday, though. Red flag warnings in place for some of us, making that fire weather more possible because low humidity and high winds means that's ripe for wildfires. We'll see the strongest winds in the high country as we go throughout our day. And temperatures are taking a big drop tomorrow and Monday, too. 80s for Phoenix. You'll be in the upper 60s in Flagstaff today.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com, or we invite you to download our app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.